In my previous lectures, we have discussed about percentage basic concepts, some formulas and application related to those formulas. In today's lecture, we will discuss some miscellaneous questions where we will apply those concepts, those formulas, and we might also learn some new tricks. So hello everyone, my name is Shyam Manawat and I welcome all of you again. I hope your studies are going well. You're making your own handwritten notes for your revision and maybe short notes. So let's get started. Well, we know practice makes you perfect. So keep practicing new questions. Let's see what are the questions we have in today's video. So the first question is, two numbers are 90% and 75% lesser than the third number. By what percent should the first number be increased so that it becomes equal to second number? Okay. Now in this question we will discuss about the concept of base value. This concept of base value we have discussed in our previous lectures too. If you want, you can go and revise those lectures. Well, so what is base value? What is base value? The value with which we compare other values, right? Like if you say, okay, my salary is more than John, right? So you're comparing your salary with John. So John's salary become base value. Okay. So base value, the concept of base value. So here you can see two numbers 90% and 75% lesser. So they are less. Okay. Less. What we have learned in previous lectures. Let's see where we have seen the concept of percentage less. Okay. It must be this class 3. Right. Okay. Increase or decrease. So here decrease can also be called as less. Increase can be called as more. Okay. So any synonym or any word which gives you the feeling of more, increase, growth, higher, you can use this particular expression, right? Here we have discussed that every number is 100% for itself. If we decrease by x percent, we multiply this number by 100 minus x percent. Okay. If I want to make this number 20% less, I will multiply by what? 20% less. Every number is 100% for itself, 20% less. So it will be 100 minus 20. So the number will become 80% of itself. I hope this is clear. So keeping this base value concept and the percentage less concept here, we can solve this question. So if you want to read this question, you can pause the video and read this question again. Okay. So what do we have? Two numbers 90% and 75% lesser. So I will assume the numbers are, the first number is A, second number is B, third number is C. So I will say the two numbers. Let's say this information is for A, this information is for B, and you need to, both of them are compared with what? The third number. Okay, that means both of them are compared with C, right? So we can say this A is less than C. So C is the base value. So whatever changes you are going to do, you are going to do in the base value. I hope that's clear. Whatever changes we are going to do, we are going to do for the base value. So it says A is 90% less. So A is 90% less than third number. Third number is C. So it's C into 100% minus 90%. All right. Okay. And the second number is how much less? It is 75% less than the third number. Okay. So these two expressions, I hope they are clear. As and when we are going to progress, I will stop writing more steps. I will write less steps and will solve more questions, because as I mentioned that we are preparing for a competitive exam, the objective exam, where the steps does not give you extra marks. Yeah, more steps is not equal to more marks. Less steps will take less time, and when you save time, you will be able to solve more questions, right? So here we have A, I can write A equal to C into what? 10%. Yeah, that's my, let's say, equation number 1, and B is equal to C into here 75% less, so 25%. This is my equation number 2, right? And then we can simplify this and find the answer. What is the answer about? Answer is, by what percent should the first number be increased so that it become equal to the second number? That means A, we need to increase A and get B. Okay, by what percent first number should increase? So that means from A we want B, right? So in this case, to get B, you have to start from A. So A become the base value. Initial value or base value is one of the same thing. Initial value or base value is one of the same thing. So this will become what? You can call it base value, you can call it initial value. Are you with me? Yes? If yes, then please give thumbs up on like button. So you can say base value, initial value. Yeah, A is this. Okay, and now we can compare A with B, and then we can simplify up by applying percentage increase formula. What is percentage increase formula? Where have we seen the percentage increase formula? Yes, here. Percentage increase is equal to difference of these two numbers divided by initial into 100. Also percentage decrease formula is same, difference by initial into 100, right? So we need to find percentage increase. Okay, so you can further simplify, but here I also want to tell you one more trick. Okay, and this trick all of you should note, because I am going to use it multiple times. Okay, the trick is understand this. The trick is, when the entire question is in percentage, okay, and answer is also in percentage, okay, then we can assume number instead of assuming variable. Okay, so this is something, if you understand, things will go fast for you. Your calculation will become fast in case of percentage. Okay, let's see example. Here we have example. Two numbers are 90% and 75% less than the third number, and answer also you need to find in terms of percentage, which says by what percent. Okay, so question is in percent, answer is also in percentage. There is no number given in the question. In such case, it will be easy for you to assume number. Okay, so instead of assuming ABC, let's see how we can get it easier. First and second number is compared with third number. So third number is the base value. We have already understood that. Third number is the base value. So I will assume the third number. As 100. Okay, when I have third number as 100, the first number, can we still name it ABC? Are you okay with this? Yeah, third number which we called C. Okay, this is A, so it will be easy for me to explain. You don't have to do it. It's not necessary, but it will be easy for me to explain it to you. So the first number is 90% less, right? So it will become 100, which is the third number, and then here 90% less. So 100% minus 90%. You should not write all these steps. It is not required. You can directly understand. If you reduce 100 by 90, remaining is 10, correct? So if you simplify this, you will get 10. So the first number is 10. Now look at the second number. The second number B, okay, B we are calling it B, second number. So how easy it will be for you to, you know, take down and get rid of such expression. So it is 75% less. So it will become how much? 75% less. 100 minus 75. Come on, tell me. It will become how much? 100 minus 75, which is 25. Okay, and we are calculating all on 100. So definitely it should be directly 25. Correct? So see what you get here. A equal to 10, B equal to 25. Instead of having this expression, it will be easy for me to take numbers and then apply percentage increase formula. Because what do we need to find? We need to find from A, how much do we increase, percentage increase, percentage more, percentage increase, right, to get the second number. Yeah, percentage increase to get the second number. Great. Okay. So percentage increase formula. What is percentage increase formula? Difference by initial. Difference. A equal to how much? 10. What is B value? 25. We got it just now. A is 10, B is 25. Difference is how much? 15. Starting from 10, initial is 10. Multiply by 100 to get the percentage. How much will it give you? How much will it give you? It will give you 150%. Okay? Yeah? I will keep showing you more short tricks and then we'll keep solving questions faster. As of now, I understand that you are building basics, so I want to explain the entire thing and write all the steps. Alright, so that's the answer. That's the answer. Let's look at the next question. You can pause this video and read the question. A man donates 30% of his wealth to charity, 30% and 25% of the remaining wealth to his wife and son respectively. The rest he divides equally amongst his 3 daughters. He is left with how much? 42 lakhs. Okay, one of his daughter gets 42 lakhs rupees as her share. What is the total worth of this fellow, this man? Okay. Okay. So we need to now, you can see here, you have 42 given. 42 is a number. So does this trick can be used in that question? What is the trick? When entire question is in percentage and the answer is also in percentage, then you can assume number. Okay. Here you can see entire question is not in percentage. You got 42 as a number. 42 lakhs is not percentage, is a number, and answer is also in terms of number. It's not percentage. Okay. So I hope you are able to differentiate between question number 1 and question number 2. Good. Now, but still, I will assume, okay, I will assume, what do you need to assume here? You need to find his wealth. So we have to assume his wealth. So instead of assuming x, I will assume 100x. Why 100x? It will give me ease of calculation, 30%, 30%, 25%. Still the starting values are in terms of percentage. It will give me ease to calculate these percentage. That's why instead of assuming x, I am going to assume what? 100x. So what is 100x? His total wealth. Okay. The man's, this is the man's total wealth. Okay. Keep in mind, we are assuming 100x. Okay, not x. People make mistake here. I'll tell you what are the common mistakes students make. Okay, so now look at this. 100x is a total wealth, out of which 30% gone to charity. So what is 30% of 100? 30x. Yeah, every number is 100%. So you can see 30%. I hope I don't need to calculate this. 30% of 100x. 100 cancel, so it's 30x. I hope this is not needed. Yeah, I hope by now, after doing these many lectures with me, you understood. You understand this well. 30x. Okay. And of the remaining. So first of all, we have to see remaining. So what is remaining? Remaining is 70x. Remaining is 70x, right? So of this remaining, we need to calculate 30% and 25%. This is remaining. Now we need to calculate 30% of this and 25% of this. So this 30% and 25% is not of the total wealth. So we will not take it from 100. We'll calculate it on 70x. Okay. So what is 30% of 70x? Okay. Tell me fast. 3 7s are 21. It will be 21x. Okay. If you are still slow in calculation, please remember, you start learning that fraction percentage table and please start being comfortable with numbers. देखो यार, if you need to calculate 30% of 70, ये 0 cancel होगा. So what will you have? You will have 3 7s are 21, right? So 21x and 25%. So this is gone to whom? His wife. Okay, this is gone to wife. Okay, I am writing all this just to explain you. Okay, and now we are going to calculate for son. You don't need to write wife, son, charity. Just simply draw this and you will understand it well. 25%. 25%, what is the fraction value? 1/4, right? So we have to make it 1/4 of 70. Yeah, 1/4 of 70. This 1/4, understand this, 1/4 of 70, 1/4, I can write 1/4 is nothing but half and half. This will make it easy for me to calculate. I'll tell you how. Half of 70 is 35 and half of 35 is 17.5. Okay, so I will get this value as 17.5x. Okay, so 1/4 is what? Half into half. So half of 70 is 35 and half of 35 is 17.5. Okay, please start learning tables. Learn tables till 25, squares till 25, cubes till 10 and fraction percentage value from 1/1 to 1/20. You need to learn this. It will help you in entire quant chapter, all the quant chapter, and I will prove it when we'll have the coming up chapters. Okay, so this is gone to son. If you still want to calculate, you can calculate this way. 25% into 70x and still you will get 17.5x. Okay, by cancelling. I suggest don't waste time. Just learn this fast calculation and it will come with practice. It will come by practice. It won't come overnight. So stay tuned and keep watching all the lectures. 17.5. Okay, so now out of this 100, 30 is gone, so 70 remaining. Out of this 70, 20x is gone to wife, 17.5x gone to son. Now we need to see what is remaining, what is left, because question said the rest divides into equal 3. The rest divides into equal 3. So first we need to define what is rest, right? So what you need to do? You need to see 70% and 25% gone and then how much is remaining. Okay, so you can do this way. I hope that's clear. There is no confusion as of now, right? Now I have shown you this calculation for you to practice. Otherwise we could have directly jumped on the conclusion of his daughters. Okay, how? If 30% gone to wife, 25% of 70 gone to son, then how much percent of 70 is remaining? we could have calculated that directly. Okay. Yes. So I hope that's clear. So 30%, 25% is 55%. What is remaining is 45%. So 45% will go to his daughters. So we could have done that instead of calculating this and this too. But as I said, I am showing you so that you can learn calculations. Now we can calculate 45% of 70, or we can also minus 21 and 17.5 from 70. It's one of the same thing, right? Okay, so let's see what does daughter have. If you do the calculation, if you calculate here for daughters, if you calculate 70 x ka, yeah, you calculate 45%, what you get is 31.5. okay, here you will get 31.5x. Now this share is going to divide further into equal 3 half to get each one of them. So equal 3 half, yeah, all 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. So what is 1/3 of 31.5? 1/3 of 31.5? 31.5 by 3. It will give you what? 10.5. Okay. Yes, I hope that's okay. That's cool with you. This is what is going to each daughter, right? Now, I'm going to equate this with 42 lakhs. I'm going to equate this with 42 lakhs. So 42 lakhs, or I would say 10.5x equal to 42 lakhs, right? So x would be equal to 42 by 10.5, right? If you cancel this value, it will be cancelled 4 times. Yeah. If you cancel this value, you don't need to remove decimals. In exam, numbers will be easy. You just need to understand and be comfortable with the numbers. 10.5 ka double is what? 10 double is 20, 0.5 double is 1. So 10.5 ka double is 21. 21 ka double kya hoga? 42, right? So double of double is actually 4 times. That's how you can cancel. So x is equal to 4. Now the total wealth of man we have assumed to be 100x, right? Total wealth of man we have considered to be what? Man's total wealth equal to 100x. This is what we assumed, and we got x is equal to 4. So this is going to what? 400 in lakhs. In what? Lakhs. So this is the answer. Okay, you can revise this so that you can understand the calculation. Although keep it shorter. 30x gone to charity. Out of 70x, 45% is gone to daughters. That 45% again divide into equal 3. So 45% of 70 is nothing but 31.5. 31.5 ka 1/3 is 10.5. So you can directly jump on this step and saying 10.5x is equal to 42. So x is equal to 4. So the total wealth is 400x, 400 lakhs. Okay. You can make it this shorter. Okay. Let's come to question number 3. When 40 is subtracted from 30% of a number, the number result is 50. This is an easy question. We can directly do that. 40 is subtracted from 30% of a number. So first of all, we have to assume that number to be x. So 30% of a number, usse kya minus hua? 30% of a number, you subtract what? 40 from here, and the result is what? 50. What does it mean? It means 30% of x is equal to 50 plus 40. How much is that? 90. So x is equal to how much? Tell me, 30% is 30 by 100. Yeah, we can write this as 30 by 100. X. So x is equal to 100 by 30. Simplify this 3 times. X is equal to how much? 300. Okay. Easy? Cool? Fine. Let's try one more example. So here we have there is a person, Mr. Sachdev. He gets his salary increase by 5% compared to the previous one, and the new salary becomes 15,120 per annum. We need to find out his earlier monthly salary. So we have per annum given and we need to find out monthly. No worries, we'll take care of that. But first, let's find out what was his previous salary per annum and then divide by 12. Now, the formula which I advise you to use here is this one. Yeah. Again, an advice. If you use it, best. Life will be little easy. If you don't want to use it, still you will get the right answer because you are an intelligent student. All my students, I consider them intelligent. Yeah, you are intelligent student. That's why you are here, right? So if you say this is the current salary, 15,120 is the current salary. This you got it compared to the previous salary, let's say X, on which there is 5% increase. So if percentage increase is given, what do we say? Percentage increase given, then what do we say? The increased value equal to the previous value into 100% plus 5%, right? This become what? 105% of X. This is 15120. Now, if I find out the value of X, it will be 15120 into 100 by 105. Simplify this. You can simplify by 5. So this is 5 twos and then we got 0. This is 2s and then we got 1 here. Let's see if we can cancel by 21 directly. So 21 ones are 21 here. We can say 5 sevens are right. Sevens are here. We have 1 4 7. So how much is more? Here we get 147. We got 4 more, right? So this becomes 42. Now this should be 2s are right. 21 2s are 42, and then 1 extra 0 there with them as gift. Muft. So what do you get the value of X? 720 into 20. That will be 1440 and 0. Is this your answer? Not yet. This is the salary, previous salary per annum. This is your, Mr. Sachdeva's previous salary. Alright, that's what we assume X to be. Previous salary per annum, right? So you have applied the concept of percentage. If you understood till here, concept of percentage, you are getting it correct. Now we just need to convert it into per month. So to get into per month, we just need to divide this 14400 by 12. Yes, what's the answer? 1200 is your answer for this example, right? Let's see some more examples. Question number 5. Here, what do we see here? The price of table depreciates every year by 20%. If value of the table after 2 years is this much. Okay, so depreciating every year by 20%. So it is decrease on decrease. Okay. Now I'll tell you what is a mistake people do. People do assume what? 20% decrease 2 years in 2 times, so decrease by 40%. This is wrong. ये गलत है, ये पाप है, ये गुनाह है, ये मत करना, ऐसा नहीं करना. Okay, you don't need to do that. What you need to do is 20% decrease every year, so it has to be decrease over decrease. I'll show you how it works. Although we have seen the example of sequential increase decrease in our previous part, here increase decrease sequential. Okay, you can watch that part again. Coming back to this, we have present price. Let's say present price is X, and that is going to depreciate by 20%. So this depreciate by 20%. Now after you learning so much, I hope you understand. I hope you will not have any problem if I directly write 80%. It depreciate decrease by 20%. So 100 minus 20, 80. So 80%. I hope that's fine. Okay, if not, then please you need to revise the concepts. Okay, then again depreciate. So this value, whatever you have after 1 year, that's called sequential increase decrease. That is decrease over decrease. So this value is going to decrease further by 20%. This value decrease further by 20%. That means here you need to multiply this by 80%. Depreciate by 20%. 100 minus 20 become, okay, that is equal to, as given, 32,000. Yes, yeah, let's get simplified. What do you have here? 4 by 5. 4 by 5. X is equal to, cross multiply, 32,000 multiply by 5 into 5 by 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16. 16 2s are 32. This is 2,000. 2,000 into 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25. 25 into 2, 50. This will get you 50,000. That's the answer. Correct. Okay. Let's look at this question. The last question of today's video. The price of motorcycle depreciates every year by 10%. After 3 years, it becomes this much. I hope you know how to deal with this question. So it will be this much. Again, we need to find the present value. That means before depreciation, what is the value? Let's assume this to be X. Depreciate by what? Depreciate by 10%. बचेगा कितना? 90%. Again depreciate by 10%. बचेगा कितना? 90%. Again depreciate by 10%. बचेगा कितना? 90%. Right? And then it's going to get you final value of 36450. Let's simplify this. The only thing you can cancel here is zeros. So x is equal to 36450 multiply by 10 multiply by 10 multiply by 10 divide by 9 into 9 into 9. Okay, right? Okay, now we can simplify this part. So you have 36450 with 3 zeros. Okay, this divide by what? 9 9s are 81 into 9 is 729. Okay, this gets you 50,000. Okay, the answer here is again 50,000. So that's the answer. All right. So don't assume that every depreciation question is going to get you answer of 50,000. No, that's not true. It's just a coincidence. Okay. So I hope you learn one small tip from this particular lecture. That if every number, entire question is in percentage form, answer is also in percentage form, you can assume numbers instead of assuming variable. We could revise the previous concepts also. Okay. So this is it in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. If yes, then please show your love by subscribing our channel. And if you want to have live lectures by me or my team, then you can connect on this number given here. Okay. You can also find a link of the WhatsApp connecting to me in the description box. All right. So we can have live lectures also for preparing your any respective competitive exam. So once again, my name is Shyam Manawat signing off. I will see you in the next lecture. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye-bye.